Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I have a powerful message just for you. In a small town, nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, lived a family that seemed ordinary to the world, but inside their home, a silent storm was raging every day. Sarah and David were married for over a decade. From the outside, they looked like a regular couple, but their home was filled with constant arguing. No matter what the topic was, money, chores, or even trivial things like the way the dishes were stacked, their voices would rise, sharp words would fly, and harsh feelings would boil over. Their young son, Amir, was the silent witness of this daily tempest. At just 7 years old, Amir didn't fully understand the reasons behind the fights, but he felt their weight crushing his small heart. One chilly autumn evening, Amir sat by his bedroom window, watching the amber leaves fall. Through the thin walls, he could hear his parents shouting again. "Why can't you just listen to me for once?" Sarah's voice cracked with frustration. "And why don't you ever think about what I'm going through?" David fired back. Amir wrapped his arms around his knees, trying to disappear into the shadows of his room. Every argument made him feel smaller, invisible, and unimportant. Years went by. Amir grew older, but the storm at home never stopped. Sometimes Sarah and David would yell until they were both exhausted. Other times they would retreat into cold silence, which felt even worse. Amir learned something painful. When your home is filled with anger, love becomes hard to find. At school, Amir struggled. He was a bright boy, but his grades slipped. He found it difficult to focus. When other kids teased him or teachers corrected him, Amir's first reaction was anger or shutting down completely. Deep inside, he felt like he had no safe place to express his feelings. One day, Amir's teacher, Mrs. Collins, noticed his withdrawal. "Amir," she said gently after class, "I see you're hurting. Do you want to talk?" Amir shook his head. It's just stuff at home." Mrs. Collins smiled softly. "Sometimes what happens at home can make it hard to do well anywhere else, but you don't have to carry it alone." Those words stayed with Amir for years, but inside, he still felt trapped in the storm between his parents. When Amir turned 18, everything changed. He moved out of the house to attend college in another city. Sarah and David hoped distance would help them all heal. But when Amir came home for visits, something had changed. He no longer greeted his parents with a smile or warm hugs. Instead, he was cold, distant, and sometimes rude. One evening, after a particularly tense dinner, Sarah broke down crying. "Amir, why do you treat us like strangers? We are your parents." Amir looked away, voice shaking. "Because I don't feel like I belong here. When I was a kid, I was scared every day. You fought so much I thought maybe if I disappeared, you'd stop. But you never did." David swallowed hard. "Son, we didn't realize how much we hurt you." Amir's eyes filled with tears. "It's not just the fights, it's the silence after, like none of it mattered. I learned to shut down, to protect myself by not caring." That night, everything changed. Sarah and David realized that their endless arguing had created walls between them and their son. Their fighting didn't just hurt each other, it had damaged Amir's heart and their relationship with him. They decided to seek help. They started going to family counseling, learning how to listen without interrupting, how to express anger without blame, and how to show love even when frustrated. It was not easy. Old habits were hard to break. Sometimes arguments still happened, but now they tried to stop before the storm could start. Amir noticed the change too. He slowly opened his heart again, learning to forgive and trust. Years later, Amir sat with his parents in the garden. The sun was setting, casting golden light on their faces. "Thank you," Amir said quietly, "for trying to change, for giving me hope that our family can be whole." Sarah smiled, tears shining in her eyes. "We love you, Amir, and we're sorry it took so long to realize that love needs to be shown, not just said." David nodded. "We'll keep working every day, for you, for us." Amir took a deep breath, feeling the storm inside him finally calm. The family that was once torn apart by anger was now slowly healing, built on patience, understanding, and love. Moral of the story: no child should grow up feeling scared or invisible in their own home. Constant fighting doesn't just harm the couple, it leaves deep wounds in the hearts of children. But with awareness, effort, and love, families can heal. Respectful communication and kindness can rebuild even the most broken bonds, creating a future full of hope.